So, day one with COVID.
Oh, here it goes.
Let me tell you about my day. So basically, we got rained on after we went to the boat with Ricky's family, and I thought that because because I we got rained on, I was getting a cold or something. So I got after the boat a day after. I had no symptoms at all. Um, I had like cramps, and I believed it was because just like I'm getting my period soon, so I'm PMSing or something. Um, but it wasn't that. So what else? I mean, I guess I had body aches, but not really body aches. Like my knees hurt, my feet hurt, but because I'm a server and all, I thought that it was just because of that. No. So then one day after brings us to today, Friday. Um, I was at work and I opened today. I first of all I overslept, so this morning I was very tired. I'm tired as per usual. I went to bed. I want to say at like midnight, and then my alarm went off at 7 a.m. and I just hit like I hit stop instead of snooze because I was like so sure of myself. No. So I woke up an hour late and then I just ended up Ubering to work because yeah, it was late. And then I called them and everything else. I'm so sorry. I overslept. I'm on my way. Got my shit together. No breakfast, no nothing. I took some. I didn't even take my pills. All that I had today was like a Celsius, and I just got to work. When I got to work, I was fine. I was a little drowsy. Nothing like oh wake the fuck up, but like I still felt like a little cloudy. But I was like, all right, it'll come off. And then um, I started noticing that I was like my symptoms, like runny nose, and then I still had my cough, but it was here and there. So every time I would cough a little, I would just drink some water. So I was hydrated all day, um, as and not as usual because I don't drink water. So I was drinking a lot of water today. Then I felt like I was breaking into sweats. So I and I noticed that I do, I work outside and inside, and I was going inside and outside, and I'm running around because that's what you do. Um, but I just really noticed that like I was like breaking a sweat, and I'm like I'm not moving that fast for me to be breaking a sweat like this. And then at one moment, I was drinking my water, and I noticed that I had one nose hole like I couldn't breathe through one nose hole, and I figured it was because I'm congested or something. But then I was like, no, like I've been sick before. Um, and then that's when like the nerves started kicking in. So I freaked out and I was like, Laura, bitch, where did you get tested? Because I need to get tested. So she gave me the info. I applied during work, and I remember the owner was there when I was on my phone. And I mean, I'm not usually on my phone, especially when I see the owner there or a manager or anyone. I get off right away, but like I was like on it for like a minute, but it's because I wanted. You only had like 20 minutes to sign up for the test. So I was like, I need to sign up for this shit, and I'm not getting a break. So, because my shift is not that long. So I was like, so I'm gonna sign up for this. So I did sign up for it. They ended up tried calling, but I was busy. And then they texted me and they said, hey, you don't actually. It was same day. It was at CVS, same day, and it was like a rapid 30-minute result thing. So they texted me and they're like, hey, if you want to come in before 7 p.m., we have open availability after 2:50, and I get out of work at 3. So I was like, perfect. So that's what I did. I said, I'll see you guys soon. Um, I Alo's gone to DC and Zero was in St. Pete, so I just had to Uber to CVS in Soho, And while I was waiting for the Uber, Rachel was like, "Are you okay?" And she knew that I wasn't okay. I was just like, I don't know, I just feel weird, you know? I just feel weird, girl. Like, I don't feel good. I'm not tired. Even though I had no food in my system, I was like, I just don't feel good. So, went to the thing, got tested, and they're like, in 30 minutes, we'll give you a call and let you know. I was like, cool. So I went back into CVS and I just got like cold stuff because I'm like, that's what I have. I have a cold. Like, so I got some Dayquil, NyQuil, black elderberry, some Colgate. No, yeah. Mm, I got cold stuff. Oh, I got vitamin C, mints, and I believe that's it. And then when I was like done grabbing my shit, um, I got the call. So I was just like shopping around. Um, it wasn't even 30 minutes. I think it was like 20 minutes, maybe 30. I don't know. But they called me and I picked it up and they told me, mind you, I was in store. I was like, uh, okay, can you send me my results? And they're like, yeah, sure, we'll send you your results. And they did. They emailed me. So I quickly then went and got Colgate because I remember I'm running out of it. And I was like, well, shit, I guess if I like have this shit, I guess I'm going to be trapped at home. Let me grab. And then I didn't want to be there too long. So I literally just got toothpaste and I went to the self-help checkout thing and I left because I was like, not realizing that I should have grabbed like, but I shouldn't be. Anyway, I did not want to be in there for longer because I felt uncomfortable. So I just grabbed my shit and I went. Um, I Ubered home because I don't drive. So I left the guy a nice tip because I was like, and did not talk to him. I feel like he was trying to talk to me, the Uber driver, and I was like, I don't want to talk. Please, like. So yeah, I came home. First person I called was Laura because I was like, bitch, how the great have fallen. I was like, I don't understand. We're just, we're too pretty to be getting COVID. But I guess it can happen to anyone. So, whatever. Got home, texted Alo about everything, and then Alo's life is suddenly taken so many turns because I have affected her with this, and I feel so bad. But I mean, this is what you get when you have roommates. The more reason for me to want to live alone and consider paying the extra money so that I don't have to live with people. But Alo was literally getting on a plane to DC. He's now stressed out because he's like, oh my god, I feel warm, and I think it's anxiety though, anxiety and stress because he's already vaccinated. I'm not vaccinated, so that's how I probably was more capable of getting this than he did, and then all his other friends. Because his friends just came from Puerto Rico. They're all vaxxed, but I don't know. I'm not, and I was hanging out with them, so somehow I got this. So yeah, this is day one. I feel pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, like, when I called both bosses, because I have been working nonstop for 2 months, nonstop. Tomorrow would have been my 2 month in a row working nonstop. It would have marked like every day I've been working, with exception of the both day. But that was, the 5th would have marked it, and today's the 4th. So yeah, I've been working nonstop, and honestly, I this to 1 or 2 weeks off, like, God did this. Because I told him, there's nothing that will stop me from working and making money, and I know that he knew, and I felt it inside of me that I would have just kept going and going and going. I was going to go get vaxxed, especially after Laura got it. I don't know why. Like, Danny got it, and I mean, she lived with me, but I still didn't. I was like, there's no reason to get, like, no, there's no reason to get vax. We're good. But I don't know, maybe having her get COVID a year after the widespread made me believe that, hey, like, it's still important to get vax, and, like, I don't know, kind of told me, like, maybe I need to. So yeah, I was gonna go get vaxxed. I wasn't considering it this week, but I said right before Shamie gets here, I need to get it, and I was gonna get it. And I mean, I was going a year strong, but yeah, so now I have it. I'm like, okay, I feel fine. I mean, even when I'm sick, I'd be like working out, doing shit. I'm like my mom, like I can't sit down and stay home and do nothing. So Laura already gave me the advice of like, you're gonna want to do shit, but girl, just get some rest. I'm excited for reading a book. I don't know what I'm gonna read. I'm considering maybe this book that I bought a year ago. I bought it in November of last year. I bought it with Lori and Philly. I'm very excited. I read a percentage of the book. Oh, I read 10 pages. I just spat everywhere, sorry. I'm gonna read that book maybe, or I really want to read this one book that I have on my phone. The bad thing is that it's on my phone, so but it's by someone, I can't remember her name. The one about the plane landing. We clap when we land. I really want to read that book. Hopefully during the quarantine. I was gonna make it my summer book, so I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll do a nice little balance of like 10 pages of feeling good and 10 pages of we clap when we land. We will see what happens. So we'll see. I have a lot of energy right now because I think it's the fact that I know I won't be standing and walking and running and sweating that I feel good. And I mean, I definitely shouldn't get to this point where I'm literally sick for me to get some rest. But like, I mean, I think people who know my life right now, my circumstances and everything that I have going on right now, like people around me know why I'm going so hard right now. But I literally I had to get COVID for me to finally get some rest, aside from like the 7 to sometimes 8, most likely 6 hours of rest every night. Yeah, so I'm gonna write it down so that I know, or that I can say that I wrote this down, of like the things that I kind of want to like do, not accomplish. I'm not gonna even say that word because then it's like you should be just resting. Rest, hydrate, you know, so I don't forget. All right, and then the second thing I want to do is work on my internship. I don't know if people know this, but I have an internship right now that I have been doing part-time, but I really want to use this time to work on internship. I want to give them like 2 weeks of content. I don't have a deadline, but I want to give that to them. I want to read. How do you spell read? Read. Meditate. Question mark? No, that's negative energy. Meditate. Meditate and stretch. Is that how you spell? There's a T in there. I don't know. Meditate and stretch. Try to do that every morning here in my room. That's pretty much all I really want to do. Like, that's about it. And then I'll pretty much be ordering in, and I'm gonna ask like Zero or Alo to like get me some food. Alo gets back on Monday and then starts her first day of work on Tuesday. So everything in my life works perfectly. I'm grateful for remembering who I really am. Um, yeah, Alo gets back on Monday, so I'm just going to kind of wait it off or see if Zero can do that for me. And or if not, probably just Instacart because I didn't really want to be a burden on anyone. Um, and yeah, I'm feeling very chill. I'm going to use this time to also work on planning out like where I'm going to be living. I really shouldn't put so much time on apartment searching, but I do. Searching, car searching. Car searching, apartment searching, and apartment searching, car searching. So by the time I'll be done with this, it'll be in the middle of the month. That basically, I hope y'all can see that. Yeah, so up here I have like the daily things that I want to do. Down here I have like apartment searching, car searching, and then trying to sell my things on Facebook Market or Poshmark or something. And then down here I have like later on in the month, like this is gonna be like after COVID and maybe like a little moving further. So right after COVID, I have my. Why did it pause? After COVID, I have like my car test, my driving test. I'm gonna be weeping it up in there. I'm about to get that license. After I get that license, I'm gonna lease a car. After that, I'm gonna help Alo with his move, and then it's gonna be my move, and then yeah, so a lot going on in the month of June, but just perfect timing to get this June. Yeah, and I keep saying this because I was going to get like this vaccine because I had changed my mind completely. I was like, yeah, like I want to avoid it as much as possible. But I really think God was like, after she moves, she's still gonna be working as hard, and even when she's not working as hard, she's gonna be using those days off to like kind of entertain and take care of Shamey and kind of do other things and plan and plan and plan and plan and plan and just keep going, going, going. And I really think God said, "Bitch, take a break." He said, "Just stop, stop, stop." And I don't know why I have that feeling, but I just really think like, you know, he's like, you can't avoid you moving. Like I'm not gonna do it at your worst time when you actually have to move. But I feel like this is like gonna be my recharge, and then everything's gonna happen really fast. And anyway, yeah. So I've been having random headaches from well, I thought it was no, it definitely is from stress, but I've been having random headaches just because I've been stressing myself out, overthinking everything that I have going on, and my month is now shortened, but I guess I have given myself more of a focus here in my house, even though I can't move around too much because I have to respect all the space. I definitely feel like God is like, whoosh, your work can't fire you, your bosses can't get mad at you. You need to stay at home, Missy, and like that's fine. I'm not going to fight him. I'm not going to fight a pandemic. But anyway, day one, I will see you guys tomorrow.